Good evening, everyone. Welcome to my channel. Tonight we'll be doing Spitfire issue 50. Oh, nearly halfway through. And I'll be doing Terminator after that one, 101. And my first guess, I'm going with Dave Hobbies.
Hello, good evening, everybody. Thanks for joining us tonight on Adrian's channel, Build with Adrian, and thanks for inviting us, Adrian. Yeah, we're issue 50 tonight of the Spitfire. So yes, what ho, boys, let's go.
And finally, go with you, Dave.
Evening, everybody. Thanks for having us on again, Adrian. Yep, this will be a cracking show tonight, as Dave's just said. Is issue 50 of the Spitfire and issue 101 of the Terminator.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Yeah. Very good.
Well,
so
in issue 50, we have another 70 odd go on the Spitfire.
Yeah. How many is to go on the Terminator?
Well, after done to Terminator, that'd be only 19 issues left to do.
Oh, so that's nearly gone then, hasn't it? 19
yes,
weeks.
Another 19 weeks after this one.
Yeah. I wonder what they're going to bring out after that. I wonder. Fingers crossed, everybody that wants the Eddie Stubb out wagon. Fingers crossed.
I reckon they might come out after April, basically.
Yeah, might do. Yeah, might do after the new tax year and all that. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's if you look back, that's when roughly Terminator came out, or it could be a couple of months later.
Yeah, it could be.
Because
yeah.
I think they'd end up delaying bringing the trial out for the high post train and Elite Autobots.
Yeah.
I think that was delayed a month or two.
Yeah. Well,
so if they do, I hope they actually delay them a month or two.
Yeah, that would be grand, wouldn't it?
It'd be nice for a lot easier on some people's pockets then, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
yeah. Want to do it.
Yeah, because I mean,
and then, like, if they're finishing off the Terminator.
Yeah, lockdown's been pretty hard on some folks as well, hasn't it? So, you know.
Yes.
We've got to think about that as well, haven't we? So tonight's format then is a format as usual. Adrian will be doing the build on the Spitfire, and Geordie Dave will be reading out the chat, and I'll be reading out the instructions for the Spitfire. And then when we've come to the end of the Spitfire, Adrian will go on to the Terminator, and Geordie Dave will be reading out the instructions, and then I'll be reading out the chat on that score. So that's how tonight's issue will go, isn't it? We hope.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll start the chat then.
Okay.
So our gold star tonight goes to Dave Mack. Good evening, Eagle Squadron. Let's get them bandits.
Hello, Dave Mack.
Hello, Dave Mack.
Silver goes to Warren James. Hi, all.
Hi, Warren.
Hello, Warren.
And bronze goes to our Dave's Hobbies. Hello, friends.
Hello, friends.
P40F20. Captain Langley, get your chaps into their case. The hunter's on his way. Still not sure about those Terminator devices. Doesn't seem proper kit for a Spitfire. Dano's build. Hello, everyone.
Hello, Dano.
Hello, Dano.
P40F20, Group Captain C. Good to have you flying with us today.
Well, thank you very much, P40F20, and yeah, you're absolutely welcome to come along No problem at all.
Yorkshire Crafter, hello everyone.
Hello, Julie.
Hello, Julie.
And Chris Davies World, hi. Hope all is good.
Hello, Chris. Yeah, all's not
Hello,
too bad.
Chris.
Matthew Bowen, evening all. I have preset bedtime, so I need an idea for a Jeremy Beadle type prank.
Oh, right. Okay. Hi, Matthew.
Hi, Messi.
Mark's Mods, good evening, everybody. Hi, Mark.
Good evening, Mark.
Evening, Mark.
Chris Davies World, a London taxi. I would like a model of.
A London taxi, Chris, there as well. Yeah. And what, in 1/12 scale, perhaps, to go with the Route Master? Yeah, that would be brilliant, wouldn't it?
Chris Davies World, Dave S. would make a good trick TV show. LOL.
I don't know about that. not this week.
That's a date.
Ah, jolly good. Right. Okay. So, when Adrian's ready with the cameras, then we'll go onto the build. And this week it's issue 50 of Build the Route Master 1/18 scale at Mark 1A, and we'll be fitting the motor for the left aileron. So, when you're ready, Adrian, we'll go through a parts check.
Yep, be there in a sec.
Okay, just let you adjust your cameras and such like. There's a little bit more chat, I think, Dave.
Matthew Borum. Anyone remember Beatles about? Yep.
Yeah, certainly do.
And Chris Dave's World. Yes, definitely 1/12 scale.
Yeah, anything 1/12 scale would be good. Yeah. A bit in short supply is kit built 1/12 scales, unless you're into minis. There is a mini that's built by Tamiya, I think, 1/12 scale, and then you've got lots of supercars that's built in 1/12 scale and motorbikes and such like. But yeah, the old-fashioned stuff that would go with the Route Master, there's not much around of that at all, apart from pre-made ones, which are through a company called Sunstar.
Okay. P40F20, Eagle Squadron. Hunters coming in at Angels 12.
Angels are coming in at 12, yes. We'll sort them, don't worry about that, P40.
There is one
Yeah.
IP40.
Okay, so are you ready for a parts check, Adrian?
Yes.
Okay, then. So the parts checklist for this week, which is issue 50, is 5001, and it's a cog for the left aileron.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
It's actually like a winding cog.
I see, yeah. It's looks a good bit of kit, does that?
Yes.
And then we've got 5002, and that's support block. And that's the one, yeah. A support block. Is that metal, Adrian?
Yes, I reckon it's sort of like probably an aluminium sort.
Looks cast.
Yes.
Cast aluminium, maybe, yeah, something like that. Okay, and then we've got 5003, a motor bracket. That's like an L-shaped bracket, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
Jolly good. Yeah, that looks metal as well.
Yeah, and that could be cast as well, probably.
Yeah, okay. And we've got
Yes, that was cast.
5004, and that's an end bracket. Oh, yeah. 5004.
Sometimes.
Jolly good.
And this is marked up being left as well.
All right. Okay. And then we've got 5005. We've got 3 PM 1.6 by 3mm screws and 1 spare.
Guess there was 3. I've already put the spare one away.
Okay. And then 5006, we've got 6 PM 2.2 by 4. Start again. 5006, 6 PM 2 times 4mm screws. And so we've got 6 of those, have we?
Yes.
Okay, jolly
I
good.
believe it's 1 spare, basically, so I put a spare one away.
Jolly good. Right, do you want to catch up with the chat, Dave, before we move on to the steps?
Yeah, Fleetwood J, good evening all. Hope everyone is okay and good luck with your build, Adrian.
Hello, Fleetwood J.
Hello, Fleetwood. Thank you.
P40 F20, beware the hun in the sun.
Yes.
John's model making, evening all.
Evening, John.
Evening, John.
P40 F20, hi, Chris Davies World. Chris Davies World, this is the Golden Jubilee 50, LOL.
Aye.
Yep.
Chris Davies World, hi, Fleetwood. Chris Davies World, how's you, P40? Chris Davies World, hi, John, how is you? P40 F20. Now those look like proper sort of kit for a spit. Best get the make busy on them.
Yeah. And another one.
Oh, one underneath. Matthew, do anyone know when Easter is this year?
I think it's early on this year, is it?
Yeah, 4th of April.
4th of April, right. Okay, so what we're doing with this issue is we're going to split it in half. We're going to start on step 7, and we're going to work through 7, 8, 9, and 10, and then go back to step 1. Hope that's clear with everybody. You'll know why when we start building, because basically it's bringing the aeroplane in, building something, bringing it out again, bringing it in, bringing it out. So it's easier just to build the parts and then put them on the aeroplane a bit later on. So we're starting on step 7.
Yeah.
And step 7 is take the motor bracket 5003 and the cable 4901 from the previous issue. Fit the shaft of the motor through the hole in the bracket as indicated. Ensure that you have the motor in the correct orientation. Okay.
So I was just getting my screwdriver ready.
Okay. Yeah, because you're going to need some.
Before I get a chance, can you tell me what screw it's going to be? Is it
It's going to be PM 1.6 by 3 millimeter.
It's a very right. Okay, very small ones. Okay.
And there's 2
I
of
just
them.
want to get one ready on the screwdriver because
Yeah.
you know you're getting parts ready. Okay, you got that.
So you've got to get this in the right orientation.
Yeah. You've got that like so.
Yeah.
And according to the image, you've got the circuit board there. So basically, that slots in like so.
Yeah. Very good. Okay, we'll go on to step 8 then. Step 8 is fix the bracket 5003 to the end of the motor 4901 using 2 PM 1.6 by 3 millimeter screws. Ensure that the holes are aligned correctly. Partially fit both screws before fully tightening them. To check the orientation of the motor, we have indicated the circuit board with a blue arrow.
Guess the circuit board.
There, yeah. Okay.
I'm going to get one of these screws in so far.
Okay, well, Chris Davies World confirms yes, the 4th of April.
Yeah.
Chris Davies World, and that'll be 20 days before my 30th.
Wow. So 20 days before you're an old man then, Chris.
30 years old, God.
Wish I was 30 again.
Aye.
Well, it's a great shame actually the cannon's not a day later. April Fools will be on the 1st, not the 2nd.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good job. It's going to be on the 2nd, not on the 1st.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
There's 2 screws in nicely. Just double checking the tightness of them. Go a little bit more. Yep. Okay.
Okay, jolly good. So step 9 then. Step 9 is take the cog 5001 and fit it into the end of the shaft of the motor 4901. If it is a loose fit and will be held in place by the end bracket, see step 9. Oh, we're on step 9.
Yeah, we're on step 9, basically plugging this in.
Yeah, I think it might mean step 10.
Yeah, that's probably what it could be. Yeah, then probably meant to say step 10.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the loose fit onto there, basically.
Okay, so we'll go swiftly on to step 10 then. And step 10 says take the end bracket 5004 and fit it over the end of the shaft of the cog 5001. At the same time, a peg on the base of part 5004 fits into the hole in the bracket 5003. Fix in place with a PM 2 times 4mm screw right. So just one screw to hold it in then, Adrian?
Yeah. Both these, so far, these parts have been marked up being left-hand parts, basically. So that's another thing what you've got to need to check up on.
Yeah.
I think basically it's for them to identify what parts to actually go with.
Yeah.
You like on the Route Master, the part actually was numbered, but it did not say in the instructions. It was basically so the packer knew, right, yes, it's that piece, not that piece, to put in the package.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
But when they did more than one part for different places, that's when they use the numbers. It was a lot easier for identifying each strip to go exactly where. You might find one part of going one line, but wouldn't fit on the next line down or the next line up.
Yeah.
Right, that screws in nicely, done.
Jolly good. So now what we're going to do, people, is refer back to the the beginning of the magazine and go from step 1 onwards.
So while he's got the Spitfire ready, I'll go through some that. Chris Stevens World, lol, yeah, 24 for the 4th, 1991.
Oh, heck.
And David Bassett, good evening, Eagle Squadron. Sorry about the strong headwinds down south. Made my flight a little bummy. Glad to be here with you all.
Hello, David. Glad you joined us.
Hi, David.
And Chris Stevens World again. Climbing the ladder fast, lol, and we are getting higher to the sky. LOL.
Yeah, you're just a few months younger than my son, Chris, because he'll be 30 this year as well. Okay, right. So, step 1. And step 1 says, identify the position for the support block 5002 on the inside of the fuselage panel 2201. Close to part 4701, the inset above shows the part in place.
Right. 2 points I'm marking at is that one there and that one there. Those are 2 notches they sit over.
Ah, yeah, I see. Okay, so that's identifying the position. So step 2 then, Adrian. Step 2 is fix the support block 5002 in place with 2 PM 2 times 4mm screws as shown below. It actually as shown at the side.
Yes. Well, it's at the side. I didn't move it to the side. It's where it was in the magazine.
Yeah.
I was in the past actually moving up and down because then it takes less on the screen.
Yeah.
Because that page is longer, not wider. But then I thought, actually, no, the instruction said put it on saying the right hand side. I think, oh, right, those two are done up nicely.
Okay, jolly good. Then we'll move on to step 3. And step 3 is position the cable assembly 4801 along the rear edge of the left wing as indicated. See also the following 2 steps. Note that the aileron is tipped down slightly.
Right, on the cog, you have a little notch there, and they point that out to being upright. But I noticed on the other end, you got an indent there, and actually no, there's 2 indents. Basically, that indent's got to be roughly up compared.
Okay.
Basically, you've got to slot that into square.
Yeah.
It's got to be a certain way up to go in.
Yeah.
It's got to go in. It goes in quite a way.
Yep, and you want to make sure that cog's centre.
Yes.
Or you'll end up with. Because you
I
want
was thinking it's.
They said I was down slightly, actually centered mine, so that.
Actually, plugging it in and looking at it, aileron, it does look like it's slightly downwards.
Yeah. Okay.
I do point out that little notch being in a certain place.
Okay. Well, while you're doing that, Adrian, that's actually step 4. So we'll carry on. Step 4 is insert the small block in the end of the cable 4801 into the square socket in the left aileron. And then step 5 says fit the neck of the cog on the other end of the cable 4801 into the recess in the support block 5002 as indicated. Ensure any previous fitted wires are clear of the cable. Okay, and you've just done that, haven't you?
Yep.
And step 6 then says this shows the cog of part 4801 in place in the support block. Note that the tab on the neck of the cog circled should be upwards and the aileron slightly downwards. If it is not in this case, then reinsert the cable into the aileron so that it is in the correct position.
Okay.
Okay. Step 7 we've already done. Step 8 we've already done. Step 9 we've already done. And step 10 we've already done, which was the motor. So step 11. Step 11 says ensure that the rectangular peg on part 4801 is pointing upwards, circled. This means that the aileron will be tipped slightly downwards. To fit the motor and cog assembly from step 10 over the cog at the end of the cable 4801, as indicated. An opening in the bracket 5003 fits over the cog on cable 4801 so that the teeth engage with the cog 5001. Holes in the bracket 5003 align with screw sockets in the support block 5002 as indicated. Wow. So basically, Adrian is fitting the motor over what you've just fitted earlier.
Gas. Nursing, that's why I thought.
And
you put that in there, you'd have to move the aircraft and then
That's right.
assemble this part.
And now people can understand why we did steps 7, 8, 9, and 10 first.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't like.
It would have made more sense, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Okay, and then step 12, which you're doing now, and that's fit the bracket 5003 to the support block with 2 PM 2 times 4mm screws. The body of the motor is over part 4701, and then it says note the last 2 diagrams show the view from above the left wing, whereas steps 1 and 6 the view from behind the rear edge of the wing.
Right, just got one screw in so far, so now I can put the other in.
Do you want
Right.
bring up the chapter?
I done quite a bit just on that to get that aileron spot on.
You did.
Yeah.
Do you want to bring the chat up?
Chris Davies World. David, did you land safely on your flight?
He maybe did, yeah.
Chris Davies, Dave, that's interesting to know that.
Yeah, that my son's will be 30 this year as well.
Chris, Matthew, have you spoken to Model Space about missing issues? Matthew Bohm, I'll consider that. John's model making, what a mouthful those instructions are. Please repeat, LOL.
No.
Lol, John's model making, they are sometimes a mouthful just for some things easy.
Yeah, absolutely.
David Bassett, hi Chris, Dave's World. Yes, safely landed and the whole crate parked up. Chris Davies World, lol, that's good, David. Matthew Boom, I'd like to build a Lancaster bomber after the Spitfire.
Matthew Barham, what sort of Lancaster bomber would you like to build? Because there's lots and lots out there. So I'm just interested.
Yeah, I found on that the error on mine was dropping too much, so I had to adjust.
Yeah.
Take the whole lot off, adjust just to get it right. So my aileron just slightly tilted down because you've got to think that's going to be centre. The aileron will go up and down.
Yeah.
Problem is, there on that cog there is adjustment to it basically. So
I managed to get mine. I managed to get mine spot on.
And the pipework, you find there's 2 notches either side, basically to centre it and keep it in place.
Ah, right. Yeah, I see that now.
So basically, when you put it in, just make sure that slots in.
Sits in the slot, yeah. Okay. Do you want to know what the next step is then, Adrian?
I'm happy where it is at the moment.
Okay.
Where it is roughly up and down, right? It is.
Yeah, in the right place, yeah.
There with the cable basically there is adjustment basically to flex it sort of thing.
Yeah.
That's what they've done, not a fixed pole for it. So
yeah, I see what you mean. Okay, so the next step is completed work. A cable and a motor circled have been fitted to the left wing. And coming in next week's issue is, surprise, surprise. And that is your next week's set of parts are a wire cable with a cog attached is supplied, and this will control the right aileron. So exactly what we've just done, we're going to be doing again for the next 4 weeks by the looks of it. And that is completed this week's work of Build the Spitfire issue 50.
actually, we know what's going to be happening in the next 3 weeks.
Yeah.
It's the 4th issue. We don't know because
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's right. It's the 4th issue, isn't it? Yeah, that we don't know.
We don't know until we get it.
Yeah.
That's people when get the package. You think they will quickly want to have a log issue 54. See what's going to be happening next.
Yeah. Right, while you're getting set up with the Terminator and Jordy Dave, I'm going to bring up the chat. And next one on the chat was David Bassett. And David Bassett says, managed to walk Pepsi in between the showers and windy spells. It's also Pepsi's birthday in April. She will be 12 years young on the 28th of April. Oh, bless her. That's jolly good.
See your wages made up.
Ah, there you go. So Chris Davis Wells says, looking good, Adrian.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks for that, Chris. And David Bassett says, I've just been watching some of the big jet TVs live streaming yesterday from London Heathrow. Jerry Dyer is quite a character, laughing out loud. Okay, and we've got Chris Davis Wells says, it's rubbish here, too windy and rainy. Yeah, it's exactly the same here, Chris. It's really bad wind and really bad rain. We've had pretty much all day. So I've had our dog out in the garden today because there's no way we're going to be able to walk down the road in this.
Okay. We're moving on to the Terminator. And we're going to attach the left foot and begin construction on the chest. Are you ready for the parts?
Yep.
All right. 1011, right chest panel.
Right. Yes.
I presume they're plastic.
Yes, they're plastic, and they actually both mark right and left, so it'll be easier to tell which is which.
2, left chest panel.
Yep. Same again, plastic.
3, 4 sockets.
Yep. I wonder what they could describe them as being something else. Good question.
4 chest attachments.
Hang on.
3 them sockets are them little ball things. That's 3.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, those ones, sorry. Of course, they don't put them in order. I was looking at the image. Oh, yes, that one, that one, that one. I didn't exactly compare the numbers. Yeah, 4 of those, yes. Right, yeah. 4 number these.
Yeah.
The longer ones.
And 5 are 2 chest attachments. I was looking at the magazine. I didn't look up to see what you put up.
Yeah. When you said 4, I think 4. Right, and here's number 5.
And 6, 2 1.7 by 6mm PB screws. 1 string.
Guess there was 2. I already put one away.
Okay. And you're going to need the model from Model Assembly and foot from issue 100.
I don't know why they couldn't give us a screw last time and told us to put these in, and they practically fall out. Right. So I've hold the Terminator. I've taken my bottom leg off.
Right. Okay, step 1. Take the model assembly from issue 100 and position it face down. Fit the front part of the lower leg 97.2 into the end of part 95.4 in the middle of the foot. Insert if necessary, to ensure a good fit, gently reduce the size of port 95-4 using a fine file or sandpaper.
That's if you need to. I think they're good. I think they're just saying that just in case if people are finding problems getting them in. And when you push it in, you got to see if you can line the hole up. It should be all the way down. It gets locked in.
Next, step 2, identify the screw holes in port 95-4 arrow and check that it is aligned with the holes in port 97-2.
Yes, I've already checked that.
Step 3, fit the foot to the lower leg using 1.7 by 6mm PB screw, taking care not to over tighten the screw. Fit the ends of port 104B over the outer 2 balls around the rear of the foot. Push the sockets on the ends of the ports 104B into the balls until the click is positioned. So really telling you screw that in and then put 2 other bits in.
Yes.
It's their parts, their instructions again, isn't it? I'll just bring up this bit of chat before it runs away. P40F20 says the X have done a splendid job. What ho! Yes, we certainly have. And then Chris Davies Wells says, who remembers the TV show Airline? Now, was that the one with the DC-3s in, or the C-47s? Yeah, wonderful program that was. If it was the DC-3s, yeah, I love that one. Yeah, and Dave Max says, nice work on the Spitfire, Adrian.
Thanks, Dave.
And David Bassett said, supposed to be even stronger winds tomorrow. Bucks County Council has already issued a yellow warning alert as wind speeds will be in excess of 40 miles an hour. Yeah, we're under a yellow alert of wind speeds in excess of 50 to 60 miles an hour with gusts over 65 miles an hour. And that's because we're so flat. So Chris Davies Wells says, hope the Terminator ain't got a chesty cough, laughing out loud. David Bassett says, has everyone had their first COVID vaccine jab now? I'm getting mine on Sunday, David. Yeah, I've got notified and I'm getting mine on Sunday. So Chris Davies Wells says, no, I haven't yet, David. And then Matthew Borum says, I've had first, second still to come. David Bassett said, had my first on the 26th of February. Hopefully everyone will have had theirs by the end of May. Yeah, I've heard that as well, David. Let's hope so. So Matthew Borum says, had my first on the 15th of February. And then Chris Davies Wells says, the one where the woman sings come fly with me, come fly with me. I'm not sure about that one, Chris.
I think that was the one more about EasyJet.
Was it on about EasyJet? Yeah, I thought it might have been. So Matthew Baum says, I'm hoping by August we'll be able to hug our loved ones. Yeah, I'm hoping that we can able to do that well before then, Matthew. Okay.
Okay, I'm ready for step 4. Step 4, push the socket on the end of port 104A onto the third ball above the heel. It will click in place when correctly fitted.
Yeah. I don't know why they couldn't just give them the screw and just told us in the last issue. A 12-pence screw basically for the last issue.
Well, you know they've got
to do. Yeah, and all those instructions basically do. Why they couldn't say, right, okay, put screw in, just follow the instructions like previous issue.
Yeah.
Compared to the left foot, compared to right foot, basically.
Okay, step 5. Take the 2 chest attachments, 1014, 2 of the sockets, 1013. Push the sockets onto the ball on the ends of the ports 1014, so that the click in place firm pressure is needed.
Actually, I'm going to push it onto the table. Okay, that's one of them done. Best thing is you hold it onto the mat and push down. Now, you think you're pushing against your finger, you're going to end up hurting your finger. You're going to end up having a mark on your finger.
Step 6 is take the 2 smaller chest attachments, 5, and the remaining sockets free. Fit the sockets on the balls, ensuring they click into place again. Firm pressure is needed.
Okay. That's one done. And the final one to go. Oops. Stay flat, thank you. Right, and that's clicked on. Nice firm little click you can hear.
Okay, step 7. Use a cocktail stick to apply a little super glue to the rim of the socket 1013 on the end of port 1015. Fix in place in a recess in the corner of port 1012 as shown. In preparation for the next step, apply adhesive to the socket 1013 on the end of port 1014 as shown.
Right, so the short one goes into that one, and the longer one will end up going into that one there.
Okay, while you're doing that, I'll bring up the chat again. So I missed one there, which was Dave Mack, and Dave Mack says he's not having the vaccine as he's allergic to injections. And then, oh, come on, chat, stop playing silly beggars. There we go. So Chris Davies well says, yes, that's the one, EasyJet. Okay. And John's Model Making said, had my first jab last Saturday. And then Chris Davies well says the jab schedule is slightly different for us. Yeah, it's slightly different all over the place, Chris. I've heard of quite a few people that's had it before I have, and that've been a lot younger as well. So yeah, it's slightly different to different places you go to in the UK. And I know you're in South Wales, so yeah. Matthew Barham says, I'm also hoping I can throw away the mask by August. Yeah, aren't we all? But, you know, keep it just in case at the moment, Matthew, because we don't know what's around the corner. So David Bassett says, tear meat is coming along nicely, Adrian.
Thank you.
Okay, and then Matthew Barham says, I have my 50th birthday in August. So, oh, jolly good. So that you're halfway to 100 then, Matthew. And again, I wish I was 50 again.
Right, yeah, this one goes in there. All right.
They're not clicked in yet to tell you to put glue in.
Yeah, I actually heard it click in, sort of thing.
Yeah, so did I. Really clicked in there.
Yeah, I actually heard it click in, sort of thing. Unless they're actually asking you to put a bit of glue on to make sure they're not perfect. You never know. Some of them could be slightly loose. I thought.
I clicked in really that.
Right. Put glue on the other one.
Right, so that says then it says fit the second socket 1013 and the second recess in port 1012 as shown.
Yeah, it's weird to know actually could actually partly test fit it, seeing how far I go, and then just okay, let's this time when I actually glued it, I actually pushed it a little bit more, and then it's my click. Oh, hang on.
Right.
It sticks out a little bit further. Right. Same
Yeah.
again.
Yep.
Nice sounding click.
Okay. Step 9. Repeat the steps 8 and 9 to fit the remaining attachments into parts 101 as shown.
Yeah, it's probably there's a notch there. They actually just cover themselves if.
Here's a thousand.
Yeah, you know, if it goes in and it just comes out and thing, people should complain. Well, excuse me, it drops out. You know, some parts basically it's nice being a nice tight fit, and they actually still ask you to glue it. Or sometimes you might find it says, "Oh, it's a push fit," and you push fit it, and it's loose sort of thing. So they probably just cover themselves, saying, "Right, okay, yes, glue it." Said you might find a nice push fit tightness, but we give you the option just you give a bit of glue on it.
I clicked it off.
Yep, I had a nice click again. And step 10. Oh no. Step 10. Completed. Right, okay. I'm doing the final one. Now I could just click it in and leave it in. Just to pop a bit of glue on there. Okay. And probably put this in for the nice sounding click again.
Here you go.
Okay.
Okay, stage complete. The left leg has been completed and the work has started on the chest.
Yeah, so that's a nice, easy stage to do.
Want to know what you want for next week?
It's some metal piping and
Add details to the head and more panels and springs to the chest.
yeah.
So we're going back to the head part, eh?
Yep.
So that means the skeleton's literally complete now.
Oh my! Well, we've got the chest part. We've got build the chest up basically and backing of it.
Other than that, though, you've got an idea of what it looks like and the size.
Yes.
The legs and the arms and everything are done now.
Yes.
And we're back together again. I think there's only one more bit of chat up to now, and it says Matthew Baum says he's hoping for the first kiss from his girlfriend for his birthday. Bless you, Matthew. Yeah, yeah, must be long awaited. Long awaited, Chris.
Well, I'll get my second job on the 3rd of April.
Ah, I don't know when my second one is, but I know when my first one is. I'll say it's Sunday, so looking forward to it, really.
Well, you can roughly work out from there. It'll be about 12 weeks later, sort of thing.
Yeah, within that 12 weeks, yeah, I should think so, yeah.
Or after 12 weeks, you find it. Well, it depends how many people still want the first job. Like to see, they haven't bothered, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think the masks will continue for quite a bit longer.
Yeah, I think they will.
Yeah, I reckon so.
I reckon it'll go into next year with the masks.
Yeah, I reckon.
It actually could come part of a society like the Chinese.
Could be, yeah.
Yeah, well, over there, basically, they say if anyone's got a cold, basically, they wear a mask, stop spreading the germs, sort of thing.
They do, yeah.
But this is going to be...
And that's probably why this other virus probably created it, because people weren't immune to certain coldness.
Yeah.
Because they were wearing the mask, or they were not infected with other colds, and course. And they probably had to badly infect the material, basically,
Yeah.
and regenerate, or
Yeah.
Because they haven't been able to find a cure, it's going to be like flu, and it's going to be something we're going to live with. That's why I think we'll end up having to live with masks.
Yeah.
Maybe so, or annual injections or something.
Mhm.
So
Because I think this is more dangerous than the flu.
yeah, I think it is as well. So yeah, we've got another comment from P40F20. Jolly good show, Eagle Squadron. Caramel wafers and tea in the mess after the debrief. I've already got my caramel wafer.
Right. Yes, those two issues were quite nice and easy done.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, well, next week we even shorter show. Unless I do a different part work, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, if you did a different part work, or we could get Penny back or something. Yeah, and you never know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it doesn't seem to be much to do with the Terminator either, does it?
No.
No. Well, I'm just saying I could do an issue of the Fire 40, issue 28, which I've still got to do.
Yeah.
That's not many steps, basically.
Or the camper or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, but then I got to think of scheduling, playlists.
Yeah.
If I do the camper, because there's so many steps in each stage, basically.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Right. I think should we saying our goodbyes, wouldn't it, sort of thing?
Yeah, we can do.
Well, clicking on the right person, right? Good, Dave.
Well, a good show. Hope everybody enjoyed it, and we'll see you all again next week. So, bye from me.
Thank you. Dave.
And thanks for joining us, chaps and chapesses. Give Adrian a nice good thumbs up on the way out, and we'll join us on another show, another time, sometime, hopefully next week. And goodbye from me.
Yeah, it's goodbye from me. Of course, I'll bring awareness, and of course, I'll play my end theme tune. Goodbye.
See ya.
Bye.